Hello class 12th. Today I am going to start a new chapter that is called alternating current and its related circuits. One of the most important chapter and also one of the most important energy supply part. As you know that in our home systems we get electricity supply as a AC. However, when we use our mobile, we use our inverters, we use laptops, everywhere there is a battery current, also called direct current. Direct current is basically unidirectional current which flows from positive terminal of the battery to negative terminal of the battery. Okay, the value may be time constant or value may be variable with time depending the load applied in the circuit. Therefore, the value of current may fluctuate. Hence, in case of direct current, it is unidirectional current that flows from one direction to another, and especially from positive terminal of the battery to negative terminal of battery. For the DC, we can show you something like this. Graphically, if we want to show that, this is current versus time. Then the direct current may be something like this. This current is time constant. You can see it's not variable. It can also be something like this. You can see the value of the current is changing. It's becoming from 0 to maximum to 0, but always throughout it is positive. Such current is known as direct current. However, in case of alternating current is a time variable current of which alternates itself, that is, its polarity keeps on changing. The polarity change has a time period, has its own frequency. Hence, you can define alternating current as an alternating current is one whose magnitude changes continuously with time between 0 and maximum value and whose direction reverses periodically. What we are saying, alternating current is one whose magnitude changes continuously with time between 0 and maximum value and whose direction reverses periodically. The simplest type of alternating current is one which varies with time simple harmonically. It is represented as, you can see in case of AC, it is time variable current whose magnitude varies continuously and varies as 0 to maximum to 0 with changing polarity. Graphically, you can get it like this. Okay, this is current and this is time. This is simple harmonic equation. Okay, this is going to be positive, this is going to be negative, this is positive and this is negative. Okay, hope slight understanding you would have got it. The simplest alternating current can be expressed as I equal to I naught sine omega t. Alternating voltage is represented as V equal to V naught sine omega t, where I naught and V naught are called peak value of current and voltage. Another name is current or voltage amplitude. Okay, I and V are called instantaneous value of I and V are called instantaneous value of current, means current at a particular instant. When you put the value of t, you will get value of I. However, I will be equal to I naught when sine omega t equal to 1. It means the sine omega t has a maximum value 1. Therefore, the maximum value of instantaneous current is I naught. Similarly, the maximum value of the instantaneous voltage is V naught. You can see it's a simple harmonic function. It's a sine function. Therefore, it will have its own periodicity, which can be explained as omega. You can see here, omega is called angular frequency. Omega is known as angular frequency. Therefore, such that omega equal to 2 pi f or omega equal to 2 pi by t. This t is a time period of change of polarity. This t is capital T is a time period of change of polarity. In case of India, the frequency of AC current is 50 Hz. Okay, it varies with country to country, and T is also called cycle. Okay, this is also called cycle. Graphically, you can see it here again. This is time, this is current. Certainly this will be positive current, this will be negative current. And if we have like this is 0, t by 2, and this is t. This is I naught. This is I naught. And value of current at this axis at any instant is known as instantaneous value of current. Similarly, we can get in case of the voltage also, instantaneous voltage and peak current. Hope that it may be slightly clear to you. In the next video, we will talk about the mean value and mean value or average value of current, also the root mean square value of current. This is going to be a new part in your study of physics. Okay, thank you very much.